Greetings, dear ones. I am Kryon of Magnetic Service. This is a message of paying attention. The attention I would like to present to you now is about the future. How many of you are aware that things are about to change? That you have come to a full stop, as they say, and you've come to that place long enough that you'll be impatient to resume. But even within the impatience to resume, there are going to be changes. At the personal level, dear ones, there will be changes of decisions perhaps that you will make now that you didn't before, because what has happened in the last 6 weeks. There will be different economics involved. There will be decisions there that may surprise you in how fast it returns or how slow, or what to do with the surpluses that have occurred. Because when you stop an economy, there's always the flow that will come out of the factories that then won't be sold. There are all manner of changes that will occur that you don't expect. But the biggest one is esoterically. We told you some time ago about something called the new normal. And in this, we told you that all of the things that you had learned about the way things should work may very well be questioned. If you think about it, all of you, the ones who would listen to this channel especially, have learned the way things work through your experience in the past. But the experience in the past was in an old energy, wasn't it? And there are those who will say, yes, 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 but. The things of spirit will always be the same. And we'll say yet to you again and again and again, no, they won't. The communication between a human being and the creative source, or the human being and their higher self, or the human being and an angel, is tempered by the consciousness of the human being. If the consciousness changes, it's almost like a veil that starts to lift or become more transparent. And suddenly that communication between you starts to clear. And then you have a new relationship. And that changes everything you've ever learned. It changes what you knew or what you thought you knew. It opens a vista to you of things that you did not expect or that you didn't think could happen. I've experienced all of the questions that you could ask, dear ones, about this. What's going to happen? What does it mean? And I'll tell you, all of them are positive. All of them. Or are they? And this depends upon the bias that has approached you and lives within you, the fear and the anxiety that you might have for anything new. And it sits especially hard on the old soul, because the old souls are the shamans of wisdom. The old souls are the healers and the channelers of tomorrow. I speak to those who are healers and channelers of today. I speak to the ones listening now. I know who you are, who have been deep in this work of helping humanity for a very long time. I speak to those who expect to come out and continue the way they were. And I say to you, you can if you choose. But what if I told you there's a new toolbox available for you? In the toolbox are things you didn't expect, and some of them you might not want. What if you were a healer, used to doing certain things a certain way and getting certain results, and suddenly it all changes? You're used to doing A and you get B, and suddenly you do A and you either get nothing or you get C. It's time for you to take a look at all of these things and say, what am I missing? What if there is an enhancement in the esoteric energy that I poured out? If I'm giving energy for someone a certain way, what if there was a better way? What if it enhances? What if I could deliver certain kinds of energies and love and benevolence, even to my family in a different way, instead of returning to the old way? What if? What if? And so this new normal takes some interesting twists. Some years ago, I gave my partner a little story, and he told it on stage for a long time, and then he stopped. So this particular story has not really been heard in a long time. And I'm going to give you the story again, so you will understand exactly what I'm speaking about. If you are one who has been invested in energy, doing the things that help other humanity for a very long time, or even for a short time, this is for you. Because you're still a human, you still have biases, you are still trained or learned in an older energy, and here comes something you did not expect. Here's the story, and it's a cute one. In the new energy, a woman comes home and discovers suddenly her furniture can talk to her. I told you it would be fun. And what she finds out from her furniture is that they love her and that they love being sit upon, because that's what the furniture does. But in the fact that the furniture has come alive and now can have conversations, there also have some choices, and you find out the furniture has decided to move itself. Now, the last thing you want in your house is for the furniture to move itself. I mean, after all, there are indents in your carpet as where it belongs and has stayed for years. So the last thing you want to have is the furniture to get up and leave, or rearrange itself in a way that is not commensurate with living. And so you say to the furniture, well, it's nice that you're alive, but could you please return to the place where I put you? And the furniture will say to you, well, I'm sorry we moved. We know that you don't like that, but we just couldn't help it because now we're alive and it's the thing we do and we're so excited. And they say, okay, we'll try not to move anymore, and they go back. And so the woman goes to work or the store or tending the children or whatever, and she comes back and she finds the furniture has moved itself yet again. And she says to the furniture, you said you wouldn't move. And the furniture, like a little child, says, yes, but we couldn't help it because it's so much fun and we didn't know you were coming back, and we didn't, here it is, over and over and over. And so as the story goes, no matter when she left or how long it took, or if she was only gone to the store for an hour, when she came home, the furniture was rearranged. Now, it doesn't end there. As the story goes, and as my partner has told it, this affects the human in one of two ways. And as I describe these ways to you, I will ask you, which one is you? Way number one. Here is an individual invested in the old energy, the way things always were, telling a friend, you won't believe what's happened to me. Something very odd, very strange, very eye-rolling. My furniture is talking to me. Not only that, it's rearranging itself every time I come home. I have to pick it up and move it. It's a burden in my life. It gives me anxiety even while I'm at the store selecting things. I wonder what is being moved while I'm gone. It is a challenge in my life. It's one more thing I don't need. And I wish it hadn't happened. And the friend listens. That's number one. Number two, a friend tells the one that they've gone to, something miraculous has happened. My furniture is talking to me. Not only is it talking to me, it's told me that it misses me and that it loves me. Not only that, it's so excited it rearranges itself. What a deal. And when I come home, every single time, I find it's rearranged itself, but I don't care because it is so exciting to talk to these things. It's a new paradigm. A new paradigm has happened in my house, and I'm okay with it. I just rearrange it back, and we have a good conversation. My life is blessed. Question. Which one are you? Which one are you? I tell you these things, dear ones, to say things are going to be different. Healer, channeler, whoever you are, invested in energy in this new age, are you ready for things that you didn't expect? Will you accept them and cheer all the way to the change that is occurring in your life, or will you be fearful and anxious and come back to the way it was? These are the things that you need to look at now before the full release takes place, of getting out and back to business as usual, because it won't be as usual. I'll be back with more. And so it is.